My name is Jonathon Cornett. I'm with Shop 38. My presentation today is going to be hypothetically walking you through how to do an oil change on a Harley-Davidson Sportster. Most Harley-Davidsons will be pretty much the same on how to change the oil, but the first step you're going to want to do is go ahead and start it and get the oil nice and warm. So we'll do that real quick. Usually you'd let it warm up for 3 to 5 minutes. You can also just take it around the block and that's much faster to warm it up. But since this is entirely hypothetical, we're just going to shut it off just by turning the key. Now, some of the tools that you're really going to need to get this done is going to be a flat tip screwdriver, an oil filter wrench of any kind. This one is a self-tightening one. And you're going to want some shop towels, just in case you spill any. And I always like to bring out a little bit of tin foil, and I'll show you what that's used for here in a minute. First step would be to set your drain pan underneath the bike. Now, they're a little different than most. Most just have a drain bolt that you undo, such as this one. But most Harley-Davidsons have a drain hose, and you will go ahead and take the flat tip screwdriver, undo that clamp, slide the clamp out of the way, and then just pull the plug. You would use the shop towel to go ahead and wipe that plug off and set it aside. Let that drain out. Once it is mostly drained, you'll go ahead and put the plug back and tighten the clamp. You'll take your drain pan, put it over on this side next to the oil filter. This is where that tin foil comes into play. I like to take the tin foil, wrap it up and around, and put it inside just like that to act as like a funnel to keep it off of the engine so you don't burn any or spill anywhere you don't want to. Then you'll take the oil filter wrench and you will go ahead and put that on there and spin it off. When you've got a new oil filter, you'll fill it up with oil, lubricate the seal with some of the new engine oil, and you will put that on there. Then, when it comes to filling the oil, over on the right side, you'll pop this little cap, screw it off, pull it out. And on this bike, it is 3 quarts that it will take. But once you're filling, you've got all of the new engine oil in there. You will start the bike, run the bike, let it get warm again. And then you will hold it upright, because that's how you want to check the fluid level. Once you have it upright, you'll go ahead and pull the cap out one more time. Check it, see that we are right in the middle, which is where you'd want to be. Once you have that done, you've completed the oil change and you are ready to go. Now, it's important to change the oil because it will extend the life of your motor, keep everything running right, and ensure that you have no problems running down the road. But it's also important to make sure that you use the right kind of oil, which is something that I know a couple of people have had problems with. Specifically, I use 20W50 because that's what it calls for. I've had a friend who put in 520 into one of these bikes, and all he did was burn oil. So that is the conclusion of how you would change an oil on this specific motorcycle. Thanks for watching.